Hey, fourth grade, welcome back. You don't understand how proud I am of each and every one of you just because of how great you guys just did with all of lesson one the past 2 days of code. And I know it's hard and I know it's tricky, and I know some of you have had to be on the phone with me trying to get like onto code or be on Zoom calls trying to figure out how to get on code exactly. But once you guys were there, I'm telling you guys, you were just rocking out. And you know something, I'm not going to name anyone in particular, but I definitely want to shout out all those friends that have been taking the time afterwards of being on coding and going back and just doing the little journaling and whatever the question was, whether it was the first day, like how long did it take you? What did you think? To yesterday, where I think I really enjoyed reading all of your responses, where a lot of you guys were very honest, and I liked how honest you were, and the fact that some friends were like, no, it was not easier today. Like, it was definitely harder. But then even a lot of you were even saying, like, yeah, it was harder, but I liked that challenge. Like, it was really good. Like, seeing that, I was like, wow, these fourth graders are so dope because they're up for those challenges and they are ready to just try and try and try, even if it gets difficult. And that's why I knew that you can do this. And some friends I know are still struggling to get on. Please make sure that you're reaching out, especially if I'm asking you to come to office hours. Please make sure that you're coming because I want you to be able to experience this too, especially what's coming on today, because you get to be a lot more creative. And as time goes on, like today, I had so much fun doing parts of lesson two. And I know some friends already started lesson two. We're not going to finish it today. We're only going to be doing bubbles 1 through 6. Yep, 1 through 6. And then we'll finish it up tomorrow, the rest of lesson two. But yeah, like you were really able to be creative. And I even redid lesson two just to refresh my memory. Yesterday, I redid it and I had so much fun. So I can't wait to show you what I did. And then I know I can't wait to see what you guys did as well. So of course, first thing that you got to do, you got to go to Clever. That's the key. Go to Clever. Go to Clever. Make sure you're clicking the link and it brings you to where you need to go. I'm not going to click it for right now just because I want to go straight into what we're doing. So once you're in lesson two, you'll watch the video. We're going to actually watch that now together. And then, which I know you can skip. So if you do skip this because we watched it together, you're not going to get in trouble like, oh, you got to go watch the videos. No, we just watched it together. So here we go. Let's watch it.
You wouldn't even qualify for the race if you don't have people that are proficient in computer sciences because of how much data the cars collect and the necessity to be able to have people that can write programs that to figure out how you can continue to build performance. In these puzzles, you'll be an artist that uses a pencil to draw different shapes, so wherever your artist goes, it will draw a line behind them. To move around the canvas, you'll use the move forward block. Here, the move forward block says move forward by 100 pixels. When we hit run, what happens? The artist moves forward a certain amount, and that amount is 100 pixels. Pixels are basically very tiny squares on your computer screen.
Here's one. Oh, there it goes. It was a
the
little
other block
tiny square.
We have in this puzzle says turn right by 90 degrees.
Oh, you know it's in math.
When we drag that out, that makes our artist turn a certain amount. So you can play around with how far you want the artist to turn. This is a 90-degree turn.
See, math and science go hand in hand.
And this is a 120-degree turn. And remember, you can change these values by clicking the arrows next to the numbers for pixels and degrees. Enjoy drawing with your artist.
So if you notice that last little bit, hold up, can I get there without, hold up, no, yeah. Look how creative so you can do this today. There's stuff in here, like you can do all of this. It just depends on how much time you want to spend. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I did. I want to actually go back probably later today. I was going to say tomorrow, but today. And I definitely want to go back and be a little bit more creative, but I definitely had to start today. So I will show you now mine what I started with. So remember, whenever you start, up here it shows you how much, like if you, once it's green, that means you completed it. And besides the challenge one, the challenge one will just be lit out on the outside. Um, so I played around. Let me move myself up. I read the directions. Hi, I'm an artist. You can create a code to make me draw almost anything. Play with the blocks in the toolbox to see what they can do. So I know some of you started lesson 2, right? And that's great. But the thing is, you can go back and you can play around with it a little bit more. You don't have to stop here. Like when you open it, it'll be open to whatever you're doing. But you can go back and play with it a little bit more. Maybe now that you can see a little bit. This one I think the coolest out of all of them today, just because you can just be as creative as you want. I love this one. Like I was getting so hyped over it. Like the code that I did was pretty long. It doesn't have to be this long, but I'm gonna show you now. Oh, and then you could also change the speed of how fast your artist is going. You could make him go really fast, like a rabbit, or really slow, like a turtle. It's up to you. So I did this. I changed my colors as I went. Remember, you can use this repeating button and change however many times you want them to do that. And I'll show you why. So I'll run through it real quick. I'm not going to go through my whole code. I'm also not going to make it in front of you. But I just want to show you, if you just play with it and just see what it can do, because you have all of these choices, right? You can just do whatever you want, whether you want it to be a certain color, you want it to go either move forward, move backward, whatever you want to do. So let's take a look. I'll show you mine. So each of these repeating fours, I did this whole thing and it made a square each time. And then I just changed the color and then I changed the direction of where it was going. So I did this, I played around with it because I first only did the green one. You know, I had to start with green. It's my favorite color. And then I was like, well, what else can I do? Because the first time I did it, I literally only did one square. And then when I redid it yesterday and I was like, oh, I could do more than that. Oh, when I told you, when I first then saw the red one, oh, listen, I was so hyped. I just wanted to keep going. So I did. And like, I think next time I'm going to go back and look at this one again. And I'm going to, like, my goal is to try to add like a triangle here. I was kind of messing up a little bit. And I was like, okay, I need to step away and let me just keep going. And whenever you think you're done with this one, you could always just press finish. Like, and you could add it to your projects that you did it. You can send it to a phone. If you are really proud of this, you can always just send it to my phone. You can send it to my phone number. You can enter my work number. I'm not going to put it on here because it's on YouTube. But yeah, then you could keep going. And after that, you're going to go up to bubble number 6 today. 1 through 6. If you want to do the challenge, do the challenge. But we'll be starting with 7 through 11 tomorrow. Again, I know there are some friends that got through halfway through the lesson 2. Go back, be a little creative. Send me your designs. Text them to me. I'll be so excited to see them. Yeah, so definitely do that. I think it'd be really cool to see. So that's what you're doing today. And then afterwards, you're going to go back into that Google Forms and then just fill out your journal entry for today based upon what you did. And I'll give you a hint. You're going to be you're going to be literally tracing and designing a couple different really cool shapes. Not going to say what they are because you're going to tell me about which one you liked the best and why, which one you had the most fun doing. Besides this one, besides like the creating your own, because I know that's going to probably be really cool and a lot of people's favorites because it's mine. But there has to be, try and think about another shape that you just worked on today that was your favorite. Okay, cool beans. It's not super long video. Maybe it was. It's me. I miss talking to you guys, so I just want to talk. But yeah, I hope you have fun. Again, if you do need help, please make sure that you are calling me, texting me. I have no problem calling you, walking you through it. And then we'll be coming whole group. It'll be open up to all 4th grade Thursday for a Zoom, and we're going to be discussing some of the different codes of lesson 2. Maybe fixing. I'm going to make a good one, like a a right one, and we'll have to be picking out where's the problem and then try to work it and make it work together. And I'll let it be a surprise. Okay. But just stay tuned. Have fun with it. Don't get stressed. Like, literally, I told so many of you guys yesterday, keep that same energy in lesson 2 because you guys are killing it. Do it. And if it gets challenging, that's good. That, you know what that means? When you struggle a little bit, your brain grows a little bit more afterwards because you just really learned something. That sounds like that hashtag for Kip. Hashtag today at Kip I Learns. Let's see who does one of those today. Gets on the Kip Instagram. Okay. Till next time, guys.